So I took the On Cloudsstratus for a 2-mile run. I already did a 2-mile run earlier in the week, and I have worn the Cloudstratus at work. So I can easily say I've put 10 miles on these shoes so far, between walking, running, and some of the sprinting that I did earlier this morning. They do feel really comfortable. If you look at some of the faster runners who have done reviews or who have worn the shoes, you'll notice that they're hitting mid-foot, which to me kind of defeats the purpose of having 2 layers of Cloudtec pockets. So for a guy like me who's a heel striker, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments that I shouldn't be, but anyways, because I'm a heel striker, that dual layer, the honeycomb stacked one on top of another, really helps me. It feels actually a little better than the Cloud Flyer, and I think the Cloudstratus runs $10 more than the Cloud Flyer, so I should expect that. Now, the Cloudstratus does have, they talk about a lot about the speed board that they use on there, and I don't feel it when I'm running at my normal pace, but when I was sprinting, maybe it's just because I know it's there, but I did feel a little bit of oomph behind me as I'm going, so that was good. The Cloudtec pockets are built with that Helion superfoam, the same stuff that they used for the Cloudswift. In fact, the On Cloudswift was the first shoe to use it. So I think On's going to keep going with this if this shoe proves to be successful, which in all honesty, I think it will, because this shoe, even though it's marketed as a neutral shoe, it does provide a lot of support. They have an asymmetric design in the front and in the back. The star lace pattern that I absolutely love, that they've taken the lesson from the Cloud Flyer, they apply it to these shoes. But like I said, it's an asymmetric design, so it's helping pull where it needs to on your foot to bring it together. And then the back has an asymmetric design too, to help align your heel. So I guess to keep it straight up and down, that way you don't pronate or whatever the other word is when you go in the other direction. I'm doing my cool down right now, so that's why if you do see this, you're gonna see shadows and stuff and me going up and down a hill, and I'm trying to make sure there's not a car around me. These are good shoes overall. I think one of the issues people are gonna have, it's only available in 2 colors. So it's basically available in black and orange for men, and a dark bluish color and black and gray for women. On provides a lot of colors for their On Cloud line of shoes. They'll call it the Midnight, they'll call it the 50-50. But when it comes to the On Cloudstratus and the Cloudswift, you don't get a variety of colors. In fact, I did want to get the orange Cloudstratus, but because I have orange Cloudswifts, I didn't want people thinking that I just keep wearing the same shoe over and over. And I'm probably sure my wife doesn't want me buying any more shoes for the foreseeable future. I don't know how else to describe this, but when you flip the On Cloudstratus shoe over, the interior, or the outsole to me kind of looks like a tire. When you look at the first 4 layers of the Cloudtec pockets at the front, they're fused together to form this one massive area, and I think that helps the midsole runner and the faster runners. Well, it helps anybody who's sprinting, really. It grabs the force of the impact and helps concentrate that speed board to push them off. At least that's how the theory goes. But when you get past those first 4 rows of Cloudtec pockets, that's when you end up with 2 rows of the dual Cloudtec pockets. And the way they have it formed is a little weird to me. It's not a bad thing, but when you look at the outside of the Cloudstratus, you see that the holes for the Cloudtec pockets are about that big, or let's say they're this big. But when you go to the interior, they added this extra layer of foam to help stabilize it, I guess. But the Cloudtec pockets are a lot smaller. They're like that. And you can see it. And with those 2 shapes combined, or those 2 forms combined, like I said, it does look like a little bit like a tire tread. A couple more minor notes. The On Cloudstratus is the heaviest shoe I've gotten from the company thus far. I never got a chance to weigh the Cloud Ace when I did a demo run with it, but out of all my Cloud shoes, these are the heaviest, which is really weird to say how much, considering how much On touts that it's made with the Helion superfoam, which is supposed to be lightweight and durable. So it makes me wonder if the Helion was so lightweight that they added extra features into this shoe, and by adding the extra features, they added the extra weight. Because we see the asymmetric design in the front with the star lace pattern. We see the asymmetric design in the back where they have this hardened rubber area to help keep your heel straight. And then they have the side flaps that they don't talk about too much, but it looks like these were taken from the Cloudswift. Now the Cloudswift does use a rubber material to make their side flaps to help keep your shoe, or keep your midfoot stable and keep the shoe on there nice and tight. The Cloudstratus's side flap is made out of a lot thinner material, and it feels cloth-like, but it's not quite. And speaking of cloth-like, the upper, this is really important to bring up, that the upper for the On Cloustratus is a 2-layer mesh. It's very breathable, and it's so breathable when you shine light in it, you can easily see through it, which is really good. But I don't think I'm going to be wearing it in the winter, in the 2 weeks of winter that we have down here in the south. I'm going to keep wearing these shoes for the first month every day. So I'm going to wear them to work. I'm going to wear them on every workout. I've got a couple races in July. So we're going to try and put these shoes through the ringer and see if we'll get any of the issues that people have had with Cloudswift, where the wear and tear becomes very noticeable on the inside. And we're going to see how the Helion Superfoam does hold up if I'm wearing these every day. All right, if you've got any questions, go ahead, let me know down below. And again, if you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, because everybody needs help these days. All right, till next time, bye guys. 3, 2, 1. All right, not sure how I'm going to do this talk. I don't know if I'm going to separate the audio from this footage, because nobody wants to see a slightly overweight, sweaty guy talking about shoes.